Yes, my viewers and subscribers, back at it again, First things first, big shout out to all those who were able to come and support the live last night. I really appreciate all of the love and the support. Yeah, man. So today, Barbados will come alive once again as India and the West Indies. They are set to do battle in the second ODI game of the series. Now, I was taking a listen to our coach Darren Sammy, and he was speaking about the first ODI game. He was also talking about what they want to do in this second ODI game and going forward. Prior to listening to Darren Sammy, I listened to an interview that was done by our captain, and he was saying that preparation was a problem going into the first ODI game and preparation in general, going into the games in general. Now, listening to Darren Sammy was saying the opposite. Sammy was saying going into the first ODI, the team was well prepared. The team was fully prepared. The guys were prepared from a skill point of view and also from a mental point of view. They were prepared and ready. So I'm not too sure who we should listen to. Anyways, I'm going to go down into this interview and then I will give you a couple of things that I would love to see happen in this second ODI here. So just give a listening ear and let me know what you think, alright? So in that short interview that Darren Sammy did, he was saying that, the team, after that first game, the team was feeling disappointed, and they really felt that they let themselves down. According to him, based on the fact that they had very good preparation going in, man said that the preparation were good, skill wise and mentally, said that they were good, and he said that the mood in the camp was good going into the first game. Right? That is what he's saying. He went on to say that he had some strong words with the guys, and he will continue to have strong words with the guys, letting them know that, listen, when we come up on a situation where it is tough or it is difficult, we need to just find ways to work through these situations. And that is what we did not do, or that is what we didn't do in the first ODI. We came up against a couple of spinners that were, the wicket was helping them, and we didn't help ourselves any at all. We just went and started to play some weird shots. So, he was saying that it is tough because you see the work that the guys put in the nets. That is what the coach is saying, Darren Sammy. That it is tough to take because you see how hard the guys are working in the nets. You see how they put in the work, and for them to translate that, to take that from the nets to the field, it is sometimes not coming together. So it's frustrating on that level. What coach need to understand is that they are facing each other in the nets, so they might look good in there. But when they go out on the field, the reality is they are facing people that are 2 and 3 times better than them. So sometimes all we can ask is that the mentality is right and the attitude is right. We have to understand that. Not say that we're going to roll over and take the defeat, but because they're looking good in the nets don't necessarily mean they're going to go out there in live game situation and dominate. But I think I start to understand a little what the coach is trying to get at. So he was saying that, we would have seen the captain, how the captain applied himself in the first game. I think he ended up getting in the 40s, saying that, that is how we want to see the team, the players going out there and fight. Want to see them go out there and make sure that when our backs are against the wall, we don't just go and lash out. We try and play the balls on their merit, and we try and make sure that we are piercing gaps and things like that. I was saying that the captain definitely need the support of the team, and as a team, when they look back at it, getting off to 45 for 1 inside of 8 overs wasn't the worst thing in the world. They were just unable to really build on that to make sure that they go on and put on a solid or put on a good total that the bowlers could go out there and defend. So so that the guys were really disappointed after just putting that down. He's saying that when all is said and done, the team still needs to go out there and to perform. The team still needs to go out there and to show their skills and to show that they are not just there to compete, but they are there to win games. Basically, what Darren Sammy is saying, saying that one of the positives out of that game, or one of the positives out of that game, is that we would have seen the return of a couple of players, in Goody Keshmoti, Jaden Seals, and Yannick Karaya. Man said that Goody Keshmoti is world class, and he's bowling well, so it's good to have him back there. He also said that Yannick Karaya is somebody that they missed in the World Cup qualifiers. They could have used him, but he unfortunately was injured. So it's good to have him back, and it's the same thing was said of the other player that coming in. So according to him, Moti and Yannick Karaya especially, it's good to have them coming back in. Where the pace is concerned, I spoke about Jaden Seals. It's good to see him coming in, bowling fast, looking good, looking as if he's getting back to his best. So that is something that we need to watch also. So he's saying that in terms of what's happening, the guys need to go out there and remember that they have a legacy playing for. They need to remember that they need to try and inspire the next generation, saying that the only way to get the youngsters to come out to watch the cricket is to make sure that they are performing well. And it's not only about what they do today, but it's about West Indies cricket in the future. So they want to make sure that they are pooling themselves together and make sure that whatever the thing is, they go out there and try and get the job done, even when their backs are against the wall. So that is what Darren Sammy is saying, my viewers and subscribers. Positive and optimistic as usual. So let us see how things will work out for the team in this second ODI. Talking about the second ODI, the keys to victory will normally remains the same. If we bat first, we want to see out the first 10 overs. If the two openers can go anywhere up to 10 overs and can give us even a run a ball. The last time I had said 70, but I probably was pushing it. So if they can give us if they can give us 60, we work with it. 60, 55, 60. We just work with it if we don't lose any wicket. After 10, 11 overs, if we lose a one wicket, we just expect the man that is coming in at number 3 to come in and know that he's the most important player right there. Every player needs to look at it and say that they are the most important players, But after the opening partnership is broken, hopefully it would have lasted a little while. Then you need to understand that the shine is now off the ball. They can pass on messages as it relates to how the pitch is playing. You will be in the dugout or in the dressing room for 10 overs looking and see how the pitch is playing. So by the time you go out there as a number 3 batsman, you should be saying to yourself, listen, I need to anchor down and try and bat at least a 20 overs out of this and try and get a good score, 80 to a century. Number 4 coming in, pivotal role just the same. Whether it is Shea Hope or Hetmeyer, same thing. They need to try and carry right to the end. The guys that are coming in the back end, they are there because you expect them to try and pour the ball. So you're going to want that from them. But the only way we expect people coming in at number 6, 7, 8 to pour the ball is if we are down in over number 40. They are about 45, 42 going on. If it is the case that the number 6, 7 find themselves in and we have only faced 30 overs, then that number 6, 7 batting together need to understand that the role now changes. They need to try and rotate the strike as much as possible, put away the bad balls, and then the aim would now be to try and take it all the way up to the 50th over. In terms of the bowling, bowlers didn't do much wrong in the last game. You understand, the spinners worked pretty well. It's going to be interesting to see the unit that they're going to put out there. So, we would have seen that the wicket gave some pace in the first, I would probably say the first, maybe 8 or so overs, and then you can switch to spin if anything. If it's the same thing, then you would expect Alzari Jones, if he's playing, Drake's, O'Shane Thomas, Seals, whoever the two pacers are, you would expect them to work themselves through a good first 3 over each, 4 overs each, and then we'll probably take it from there. If we're bowling, first we want to make sure we try and hunt wickets, and we hunt wickets in pair, pressure one side and try to take wickets on the other side. You understand? So that is how we are doing it. If we bat first, we should be looking for upwards at 300. No, it's going to be difficult, but anything in the 280, 300, I would work with. You understand? You know, probably more than likely India will chase that. They are usually good at chasing. If we are bowling first, then we should be looking to restrict India for run about the same thing, 275, 280. Not saying we're going to make it, but you know, I would say to the bowlers, hats off. You know, that was good. Anything below would be magnificent. But to restrict or to bowl out India for under 300 in ODI cricket would definitely be a good achievement. So that is how we are looking at it. Once the game is on, I will definitely be monitoring the game, and you will get your updates after the game. Well, not even updates, you will get your recap after the game. Big up.